Hey there, Maria here from Kindred Root, and today I'm out in my yard in my corner, what I call my happy corner, and I call it that because a lot of my herbs that I use and that show up for me grow right here in this spot. It's in the northeast corridor of my property, and this is always the first place where the violets bloom and the chickweed comes up and I get my first tender garlic mustard shoots, and I love this. And this last year, this was where all of my St. John's wort that showed up for me grew. And as I was walking through this area looking the other day, looking for plants and seeing what was here, I noticed that I didn't have any St. John's wort sprouts, seedlings coming up, and I was kind of surprised. And when I sat with it, I realized, you know, she's not showing up for me this year. And that was a little bittersweet because I love St. John's wort. She's a beautiful plant. She's got great energy, and she's really been a wonderful resource for me for quite a few years. But what I realized was that this is actually a good thing. I use St. John's wort primarily for pain and for seasonal depression. So the fact that she's not showing up for me this year says good things about my future. I'm not going to need her as much. But what has shown up for me? And I can answer that by scanning here and coming right down, and you will see Cleavers. Sorry, that was horrible camera work. Cleavers, Gallium aperine. I'll pick one so you can see it. Also known as Our Lady's Bedstraw and some other folk names that, you know, really just only confuse everyone. Gallium aperine. And Cleavers, Gallium here, is a really wonderful lymphatic tonic. And my yard is filled with her this year and bigger than I've ever seen her. So, you know, she's showing up for me. And I can't help but think this fall, when I start doing my Lyme disease cleanse, that this is going to be really, really useful. She's really great to help clean out the gunk from your system. If you've been sick, you still have some swollen lymph nodes, you have some heat in your body. She's very cooling, and she really helps to cleanse and clean. She's an alternative. So, you know, and with a very specific effect for the lymph and the lymphatic system. So my friend Gallium, she's going to be with me this year, and I'm making a lot of medicine with her. I'm paying close attention. I have 1 quart of tincture brewing, and I'm probably going to do another. She's also really good to eat, and even though she's real sticky, you can see she's kind of like, one of the ways you can identify her is she's got little tiny hooked like hairs, kind of like Velcro or like a cat's tongue, and she's real sticky, and so she sticks to your hand without even trying, or to your clothes. She's very sticky, but she's good to juice, she's good in smoothies, she's good to eat, even though she's a little sticky. But she's a really powerful herb and a very powerful plant ally, and I welcome her. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and follow if you want to hear more. Thanks a lot, and that's Maria signing out from kindredroot.com.